we are at the forefront of the Philippines' war on terror.
Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Alamin ang mga mainit na balita mula sa ating Armed Forces. Tumutok sa 1134 kHz AM sa inyong mga radyo at manood online. I-like at i-share ang AFP Radio DWDD Facebook page. Ito ang DWDD Armed Forces Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio, boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Susan every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Survivor headlines. Sinad ni Rolly.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio, boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Philippine troops resolve strengthens amid China's continued harassment in West Philippine Sea. Inabacan later declares stable internal peace and security. Palace suspends classes in all levels in Metro Manila. Mpox cases in the country now at 17.
A rainy day to everyone. Heavy rains are hitting the parts of the country and classes and work in government are suspended in some parts of the country today, Monday, September 2. But we will still bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. I am Rolf Susan for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
For the brief overview of our stories, Armed Forces of the Philippines spokesperson Colonel Francel Margaret Padilla reported heightened morale and commitment among troops following the recent harassment incidents by China in the West Philippine Sea. Despite the latest collision between the Chinese Coast Guard vessel and the BRP Teresa Magbanwa last Saturday, she affirmed the increasing determination of soldiers to defend the nation's rights. She also expressed satisfaction with the public's strong support, as shown in an Octa research survey, where 8 in 10 Filipinos expressed readiness to fight alongside the AFP.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
The municipality of Inapacan, Leyte, led by Mayor Rogelio Pua Jr., officially declared the entire municipality under stable internal peace and security condition. This was formalized through Municipal Peace and Order Council Resolution number 001-2024, and Sangguniang Bayan Resolution number 041-2024. The declaration ceremony held at the Municipal Covered Court featured the signing of a memorandum of understanding and the release of white doves symbolizing the peace and freedom. Key dignitaries from various agencies attended, highlighting the collective effort towards sustaining peace in the municipality. Let us hear more updates from Shai about AFP Honors CGSC Class 74 graduates.
Good afternoon. The Armed Forces of the Philippines celebrated the graduation of Command and General Staff Corps CGSE Class 74 in a ceremony at Camp Aguinaldo, Quezon City. The said activity was attended by AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner Jr. as the guest of honor and speaker. The course, designed to enhance strategic thinking and leadership skills, prepares officers for command and staff roles. In his speech, General Browner emphasized the course's importance in shaping future AFP leaders and urged graduates to apply their knowledge in their assignments. This is Shai reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Shai.
DWDD Armed Forces
The 12 Civil Military Operations Kapatiran Battalion facilitated the donation of medical equipment from philanthropist Judy Ann C. to the Victoriano Luna AFP Medical Center in Quezon City. That donation, part of the National Hero Gift Giving Project, included wheelchairs, crutches, canes, a refrigerator, and hygiene kits. C also provided 3,000 pesos to each of 16 wounded soldiers and offered prayers for their recovery. The event succeeded through the efforts of Army Reservist First Lieutenant Dexter Chu and First Lieutenant Nelson D.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
12 members of the Dawla Islamiyah and Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters surrendered to 6th Infantry Division, pledging allegiance to the government. 6th ID Commander Major General Antonio Navarrete reported the surrender, which was facilitated by joint efforts from the 57th Infantry Battalion, 603rd Infantry Brigade, and local government units in several Maguindanao del Sur towns. The group handed over their weapons, including assault rifles, rocket launchers, and IEDs in a ceremony held in Barangay Mirab Upi, Maguindanao del Norte. Since 2017, 712 Dawla Islamiyah and BIFF members have surrendered to the 6th ID. On the other line, let us hear from Bea about AFP leads Successful Heroes Run 2024.
Yes, Roth, the Armed Forces of the Philippines successfully hosted the Heroes Run 2024 at the Lapu-Lapu Grandstand, Camp Aguinaldo, Quezon City. The event, featuring various race categories, aimed to support the Philippine Uniformed Service Sports League. Mr. Andres Dominic Lacbayo, representing Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri, and Major General Romel P. Roldan led the event. They highlighted the AFP's commitment in sports and fitness programs, crucial for the well-being of uniformed personnel. This is Beatrice reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Bea.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
A collaborative effort by the 14th Infantry Battalion, Congressman Christopher Sonyap's office, and various government agencies brought a serbisyo caravan to Barangay Hipantag, Sogod, Southern Leyte. The initiative aimed at addressing insurgency and fostering development in geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas, provided essential services including medical checkups, tooth extractions, haircuts, and food distribution. Military leaders, including Major General Camilo Ligayo, were present, highlighting the commitment of the armed forces of the government to serve and improve the lives of the community.
DWDD National News.
And for our national news, Palace announced that classes in all levels in both public and private in Metro Manila are suspended. According to the Presidential Communications Office, it was the Office of the Executive Secretary who declared the suspension of classes amid the effects of Tropical Storm Enteng. Pag-asa earlier reported that Enteng has strengthened into a tropical storm. As of 3 a.m., Enteng was last spotted moving over the coastal waters of Vinson's Camarines Norte. And for other updates, let us hear the details about AFP condemns NPA ambush in Camarines Sur. Go ahead, Spencer Ross.
ROF, the Philippine Army condemned the Communist New People's Army for an ambush in Bula, Camarines Sur. Responding to reports from residents about the NPA extortion activities, troops of 9th Infantry Battalion were met with gunfire in Barangay Lubgan. However, the said incident led to death of 2nd Lieutenant Ramiro de Leon from a gunshot wound. The Joint Task Force Bicolandia denounced the attack, vowing to intensify efforts against the remaining NPA rebels, in line with the President Marcos Jr.'s directive to end insurgency in the Bicol region. This is Spencer reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Spencer Ross.
DWDD National News.
Tropical cycle wind signal number 2 was raised in 3 areas due to tropical storm Enteng. These include the eastern portion of Camarines Sur, Virac, San Andres, Pandan, Bato, Gigmoto, Bagamanok, Panganiban, San Miguel, Viga, Baras and Caramoran, Catanduanes, and eastern portion of Isabela such as Palanan, Divilacan, Dinapige. Enteng had 65 kilometers per hour sustained winds that could gust up to 80 kilometers per hour. It was moving westward at 15 kilometers per hour.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology warned about the potential lahar flows from Mayon volcano due to heavy rains from tropical storm Enteng. VIVOX explained the intense rainfall could trigger lahar flows or volcanic sediment flows along various channels on the slopes of Mayon volcano. These lahars could result in muddy runoffs, posing significant risks to nearby communities. The agency identified several areas that heighten lahar risk, including the Miisi, Binaan, Anuling, Hirangay, Maninila, Masarawag, Muladbukad, Nasisi, Mabinit, Matanag, Bonga, Boyuan, Basud, and Bulawan channels in Albay. And now let's hear a report on the ground about 4 local terrorist group members surrendered with weapons in Maguindanao del Sur. Go on for the details, Beth Taniete.
4 members of the local terrorist group surrendered to the Philippine Army and Barangay Salmo, Dato Saudi Ampatuan, Maguindanao del Sur. They brought their M14 rifle, M16 rifle, SES-12 shotgun, and a Barrett rifle. Lieutenant Colonel Christian Cabadi of the 92nd Infantry Battalion reported their return and said the battalion is working with the other government agencies to provide a financial aid and rehabilitation through Aguila Heaven Program and the Project Tugon. Major General Antonio Naparite presides their decision, emphasizing the positive impact of their families and community. This is Beta Niete reporting for the AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger.
Thank you, Beth Taniete.
DWDD National
House
News.
Speaker Martin Romualdez is urging the Department of Foreign Affairs to bring Chinese actions in the West Philippine Sea before the United Nations. This comes after another ramming incident between China and Philippine Coast Guards in the disputed territory. The House Speaker explained that the global community should be made aware of these concerning actions. Romualdez also said it is time to consider stronger measures as this is a troubling incident that raises serious questions about respect for international law as well as the country's dignity.
DWDD National News.
4 of the country's allies have condemned China's latest harassment in the West Philippine Sea. United States Department of State spokesperson Matthew Miller denounced China's dangerous actions against lawful Philippine maritime operations near Sabina Shoal. Japanese Ambassador Endo Kazuya, for his part, said that Japan opposes any unilateral attempts to change the status quo by force or coercion. He also emphasized that Tokyo stands together with the Philippines in upholding the rule of law at the sea. Similarly, Australia and Taiwan issued a statement condemning China's actions. From First Year G, let us hear some information from Maljoy about NOCOM Chief confers with the 2024 Outstanding Silimanian Award.
ROF Lieutenant General Fernil G. Buca, Philippine Air Force, the commander of Northern Luzon Command, was conferred with the 2024 Outstanding Silimanian Award in the field of military service and leadership during the celebration of the 123rd founding anniversary of the Silliman University with the theme Today's Treasures, Tomorrow's Traditions, Cherishing Silliman's Gift at the Claire Isabel MacGill Luz Auditorium, Silliman University, Dumaguete City on August 28, 2024. The award was given by Chairman Board of Trustees of Silliman University, Mr. Ricardo A. Balbedo Jr., and the University President, Dr. Betty Cernal Maccan. In his acceptance speech, Lieutenant General Buca, with pride, honor, and humility, said that Silliman University was his stepping stone to reach the place where he is today, who instill honesty, kindness, and integrity as he performed his duties as a military officer. His extensive contributions to the military have demonstrated superior leadership skills and inspired many of his constituents to become leaders themselves. His years of selfless and dedicated service to the military have introduced reforms that have not only significantly improved military operations, but also strengthened the people's confidence in the organization. This is Meljo Inesio reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Maljoy from First Year G. Let us hear more from Chris Bell about PDEA BARM confiscates 13.6 million worth of illegal drugs during seaport interdiction operation in Sulu.
Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency BARM, along with Philippine National Police, Philippine Coast Guard, and Armed Forces of the Philippines successfully seized 13,600,000 pesos worth of illegal drugs and arrested two high-value drug personalities during a seaport interdiction operation in Barangay Tando Bato, Luok, Sulu on August 31, 2024. Recovered were 21 pieces of heat-sealed transparent plastic sachets containing a white crystalline substance of suspected shabu weighing more or less 2,000 grams with a standard drug price of 13.6 million pesos and identification cards. The arrested suspects were identified as Lala Jami Halisan, also known as Ben, and Alwini Cabran, wherein both are now under the custody of Indanan Municipal Police Station in Sulu while awaiting inquest proceedings for violation of Republic Act 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Director Castro of PDEA BARM commended all the operating units that successfully foiled the attempt of a large volume of distribution of illegal drugs in the Bangsamoro region that could destroy the lives of the Bangsamoro people. This is Crisbel May Lorenzo reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Crisbel.
DWDD National News.
Moving on to another story, a total of 300 million pesos was proposed to build a new sheltered port on Pag-asa Island in the West Philippine Sea. House Committee on Appropriations Vice Chairperson Representative Luis Campos Jr. said the project is itemized in the DOTR's Maritime Infrastructure Program in the 2025 national budget. Campos said this will bring the cumulative funding for new infrastructure projects in the Kalayaan Island Group to 2.6 billion. Pag-asa is among the 7 islands that comprise the Kalayaan Group. The others are the islands of Lawak, Likas, Parola, Kota, Patag, and Panata.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Health reported that the number of Mpox cases in the Philippines has risen to 17. 2 new cases were reported in Metro Manila and 1 in the Calabarzon region. DOH said 2 of the cases had sexual encounters with more than one partner. The agency ensures that all local government units where the new cases reside have been informed of their situation.
Armed Forces Radio.
We have a report coming in about Westmincom marks 18th anniversary with awards and commendation. Go for the details, Leonor. Let's go back to the report of Lenore. Moving on to another story. Consumers were greeted with higher prices of liquefied petroleum gas or LPG on the first day of September. 55 centavos per kilogram increase were implemented by Petron and Solani branded LPG products. The adjustment translated to a 6.05 increase for a regular 11 kilogram household LPG tank. Petron said that this reflects the international contract price of LPG for this month. Let's hear from Leonor about Westmincom marks 18th anniversary with awards and commendation. Go for the details,
Western
Leonor.
Mindanao Command celebrated its 18th founding anniversary recently. The said post-anniversary event was attended by AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner Jr. The ceremony honored several personnel with Gold Cross medals for their bravery, including Sergeant Winston Tangilan and Private Michael Soriano of the 3rd Scout Ranger Battalion, and Sergeant Oliver Lanestosa and Private Gerald John Ogatis of the 4th Scout Ranger Battalion. Lieutenant General William Gonzalez, Westmincom Commander, praised the command's achievements and called for the continued dedication, while General Bronner highlighted Westmincom's key role in counter-terrorism and urged readiness for future challenges. And this is Leonor reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Leonor. And from Palawan, let us hear more updates from Junes about West Philippine Sea Multi-Sectoral Forum kicks off in Puerto Princesa.
The People Empowerment Against Crime Elements in Palawan, Peace Palawan, hosted the West Philippine Sea Multi-Sectoral Forum at SM City, Puerto Princesa, gathering a diverse group of stakeholders to address crucial issues concerning the West Philippine Sea. With the theme WPS, Ating Karagatan, Ating Karapatan, Ating Kinabukasan. The event served as a platform for fostering dialogue, collaboration, and understanding among government officials, local communities, environmental advocates, and industry leaders. The forum, which ran from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., aimed to deepen the public's understanding of the rights and responsibilities related to the West Philippine Sea, emphasizing its significance to national sovereignty, environmental sustainability, and the livelihood of coastal communities. Notable speakers from various sectors shared insights on the ongoing territorial disputes, marine conservation efforts, and the impact of these issues on local industries such as fishing and tourism. In line with the forum's objectives, Peace Palawan also launched the West Philippine Sea Mural Painting Competition, an initiative designed to engage the youth and local artists in raising awareness about the West Philippine Sea. The competition's formal opening was held during the event, and the list of successful participants was announced, setting the stage for a creative expression of patriotism, environmental advocacy through art. The forum underscored the importance of multi-sectoral cooperation in safeguarding the West Philippine Sea, highlighting that the protection of this vital resource is not just a matter of national policy, but a collective responsibility of every Filipino. And that's the latest update. This is Private Pelayo reporting to AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Junes Pelayo.
DWDD National News.
Moreover, the Land Transportation Office extended the deadline for the prohibition against improvised and temporary plates for motor vehicles. In a statement, the LTO said the deadline will be moved to December 31, 2024 from the earlier announced September 1, 2024. However, the agency reiterated that those who already have the proper plates should have them installed. LTO Chief Assistant Secretary Attorney Vigor Mendoza II said that there is no longer a backlog for four-wheeled vehicles, so there is no reason for these vehicle owners not to claim and install them in their vehicle.
Armed Forces Radio.
From Pasig, let us hear more updates from Ella Mercado about Pasig LGU implements two-way traffic scheme in F. Manalo Bridge.
The city of Pasig again reminding all the passing motorists coming from Marikina City, Quezon City and Rizal Province that starting today, Monday, September 2, 2024, a temporary traffic system will be implemented in F. Manalo Bridge and Barangay Manggahan of their city. According to Pasig LGU, through their Traffic Parking and Management Office or TPMO, every 6 a.m. to 12 midnight, F. Manalo Bridge will be temporarily open for two-way traffic with narrow lanes for tricycles, motorcycles, bicycles, e-bikes, and pedestrians only. Ambulances on emergency calls and e-rides weighing less than 1,000 kilograms are also allowed to pass through the bridge. In the information release of their Public Information Office, still not yet allowed to pass through the said bridge are vehicles such as SUVs, PUVs, fire trucks, vans, and even cargo trucks. The implementation of the temporary traffic system was after the crashing of barge at the pier of the aforementioned bridge at the height onslaught of Typhoon Karina. As of 10 a.m. this morning, the city of Pasig also announces that the both lanes of F. Manalo Bridge are temporarily closed due to heavy rains caused by Tropical Storm Enteng. All the motorists were advised to take alternate routes for their own safety. This is Ella Mercado reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Ella Mercado from Pasig City. From Sina, let's hear more updates about the Army discovers arms and explosive cache in Rodriguez, Rizal.
Yes, Rolf. On September 1, 2024, morning, personnel from the 80th Infantry Steadfast Battalion successfully discovered an arms and explosive cache belonging to the former KLG Narciso SRMA-4A. The cache was located in the vicinity of Sikinao, Barangay Puray, Rodriguez, Rizal. This significant discovery was made possible through the valuable information provided by a concerned civilian who was a former supporter of the communist terrorist group. The recovered war material includes 2 M16 rifles, 1 M653 rifle with ammunition and magazines, 1 shotgun, and 1 improvised explosive device. The discovery of these items is a testament to the ongoing efforts and dedication of the 80th Infantry Battalion in maintaining peace and security in the region and the desire of former CTG supporters to prevent the return of violence in their communities. Said Army unit continues to work tirelessly to dismantle the remnants of the insurgent group and ensure the safety of the communities. It can be recalled that similar arms and explosive cache was also discovered during a pursuit operation in Barangay 4, Barangay Paradise 3, San Jose del Monte, Bulacan on June 18, 2024. This is Sena from Solcom reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Sina.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine National Police has committed to conduct an investigation into the allegation of the quota and reward systems in the war on drugs campaign of the previous administration. Philippine National Police Chief General Romel Francisco Marvel said the allegations were serious, especially that the information came from Lieutenant Colonel Jovi Espenido, an active police official. He also assured the public that a thorough investigation would be conducted as part of an ongoing comprehensive assessment and evaluation by the PNP's oversight bodies. Marbil already ordered the creation of a review panel composed of the Office of the Deputy Chief PNP for Operations and of the PNP Quad staff, the Internal Affairs Service, and the Human Rights Office.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our audience in our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for more updates, same time, same station. Stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, stay safe in this rainy weather. Again, this is Ralph Susan for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP Radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.